Welcome to Dimebag here in world headquarters in the corner of my living room. Once again, we're going to be going quickly through a few rolls of Canadian $1 coins known as loonies to find the newest addition to the loonies that are out there, the Oscar Peterson piano player one. And if we find it, you will know because I, of course, will show it to you. Yes. Hang on. There it is. That's the one I'm looking for right here. There we go. All right. What? Yeah. Just like I'm starting now, so try not to interrupt. All right. We are live. We got a few broken out here, but we haven't found anything good yet. We're going to go through these things pretty quick. We're going to put aside anything that looks good. And actually, I need music here, don't I? That's not the one. I want plus input. Oh, there we go. Get a little music in there. All right. I think it's a good time to get started. Actually, let me just pick that other thing too. We're gonna take, got microphone, got YouTube sound, got Mevo camera, but we're gonna add the scope. So hang on, let me just see that. That is microscope. And what do we call it? Microphone, what do we call it? Video capture device. Right? Okay, so then to this one, I'm going to add video capture device. All right, that's pretty cool. All right, so you get music, you get me, you get the scope, you get the mat, that's all of it. Here's the problem with these. It's hard to see anything on them. So I'm gonna see them and I'm gonna re-roll them right away by dropping them right back into the tube. When I'm looking for any of the commemoratives, we'll put those aside when we find them. Anything that looks nice, we'll put that aside and take a look at it after. Then probably send most of them back. Oop. These are pretty run-of-the-mill, and also, actually, all right, and also, we didn't find anything at the bank that looked like it was newly wrapped or anything like that. So I don't know how this is gonna go, but let's just pile through these as quickly as we can. That would be the trick. We'll be looking for lucky loonies or any other of the commemoratives or anything that looks like it managed to get through the wars. That's a 2021, no wonder it looks good, but this one isn't. This one is a 2005, pardon me. That one looks like it's in better shape. Okay, we need two more to roll out this, finish up this roll. So we'll break open a brand new roll, and so long as the first two that come out of this roll are not worth keeping, which is likely the case, we will put them in the other roll and call it done. Okay. There's one, and there's one. That's done. just fold it back up, put our mark on it, and that's it. That's a done roll. So we have another empty roll right here to work with now. Nothing good there. Nothing good there. Well, it looks nicer than most. Another 21. We don't need a whole pile of 21s. That one looks nicer than most. $20.18. I haven't turned up a single commemorative yet. It's a little bit unusual, but that's fine. Oh, there's the first commemorative. So we pulled 2 out of that one, so it's going to need 2 more to round it out. So we'll roll way over here. Get a couple of ugly ones here that don't count for nothing. Pop them in here. And to see if it's the same height as the other one. No, it needs 1 more. We'll check these after also with a scale. But that's right. Okay. And another one. You got a few to do. Oops, that's a big black mark on my finger. Just put the ones that are a little bit interesting aside. And as I say, that's our first commemorative one so far. Can't see a thing. Well, that's the same one, is it not? Yep. Found another one of those. Pretty quick. We're gonna have to start filling rolls a different way. Because as I pull them out and set them aside, of course, the rolls will come up shorter and shorter and need more and more from the next roll. You can just put another 2 good-looking ones aside to check for date. And here's another commemorative. I'm going to put the shiny ones aside. We're going to put the commemoratives aside. Afterwards, we will look at the shiny ones and the commemoratives briefly. So this is way short. Okay, so let's get some. Let's just do one other quick thing. That was on there. That made a nice trip, safe and sound. $160 grams. 165 grams. 146 grams. Well, that's varying quite a bit, isn't it? $165, 160. Well, one of these is 7. We shall see. Well, it's not going to work out as well if I do it like that now, is it? Wow. There's a shiny one. What's this? 2022. You can sure tell when they're brand new, I'll tell you. I think there's quite a few new ones here. Yeah, got a bunch of 2022s. It's kind of a good sign because we want 2023s. Oh, 165. What are we at with this one? 160. So probably one more, right? 166. That feels right. All right. These are the other ones from that one roll, but I tell you what, these are all brilliant uncirculated 2022s. There's a whole pile of them here. Wow, okay. All of these are brilliant uncirculated, 120, barely circulated. I don't know. Wow, okay. Well, that's really nice. That's one I'll get later. Those are real nice. We'll just set that aside for a second. I'm going to peel into another roll right now. Hey, who's here? Poppy, thanks for stopping by. Blink Christopher, thanks for stopping by to say hello. We're just going through some coins, doing our coin search here, and seeing what we find. We are looking for some commemoratives, but we're not finding them too. Oh, there's a Loonie. There's a Lucky Loonie. I need one more to replace that one. Just take it right from there. Heck with it. I highly doubt we'll be keeping much in the way of 2022s, honestly. I don't really need those. What I'm really looking for are the painted ones. And we haven't seen hide nor hair of them yet. We have 3 different painted series to look for. Alright, so, wait a second, that's not a Lucky Loonie, that's a normal Loonie. You forget it. That can go right there then. That's right, because I took one for it already. There's a Stanley Cup. There's a UN. So this one's going to need 2 more, so we'll put those 2. And that should do it. Lay it. Scale is off. $62. Check it for height. Yeah, that's good. Mark it. Put it aside. All right, let's get us another one. Got quite a few to go through, but only a certain amount of time. We gotta get back to the bank. Oh, pooches. Stuck in there. All right. finding much. It's really nice. Is it a 21? Yeah, that's why. They're always good looking when they're 21. Ha ha ha. That is the UN commemorative that we found, but there are painted ones of those we would like to find. There are painted Klondike commemoratives that we would like to find, and now there are painted Oscar Peterson commemoratives we would also like to find. That's 1, 2. Get that stacking straight. None of these old looking ones are going to be any of the ones we're looking for, honestly. Not really possible. Unless it went through hell. I need a cocktail. Get back out of here. We're going through some loonies to see if we can find any of those painted ones that have recently come out. An unpainted one made its way into my change, so I thought maybe maybe not, but we'll see. I already looked at that. That's okay. Going in circles, and that's all right. Come on, open up. Nice ones, honestly. I just like to pull some paint. Actually, I don't think, if it's not paint, I'm not going to pull it. So even those nice ones, I may not keep any of those because, again, it isn't paint. You're not seeing much of paint here at all. Not even are we seeing no paint, but we're not seeing any commemoratives either at this point. There we go. pretty. Not a commemorative, though. Well, there's a commemorative. Oh, there's a commemorative. Well, that's one of the Olympic Lucky Loons, too. Nice. Well, it's probably going to get kept. $2.39. Okay. That's what time it is. Na-na-na-na-na-na. Looks like we're going to get all the way through this one without anything special coming up. And we did. Pile right here that's getting large. Let's get at it, shall we? Alright, let's just do that too. Oh, there's a commemorative right there, so we'll throw in one from the pile. Show you that one. Quick and dirty. I think it might be a commemorative, but I don't care. It's so mucky. Couldn't do anything with it anyway. And it honestly might not have been. It was that mucky, so We're going to pretend it wasn't. And here we have another. That one. We've seen a few of those come up. In fact, I feel like that's the only commemorative we've been finding. But so be it. Doesn't seem like enough now, does it? Oh, it's not zeroed out. This one's got one too many in it. I do not think so. Up and look at it and put it right back in. All right, there's a commemorative. The ladies voting, so we'll grab another one. Put it right in there. Got these two. I would think that since the painted ones are reasonably late in mintage, in other words, they were made recently, that they'll be a shinier coin, I would think. So whenever we see some shiny ones, I'm hoping for something. But here's another commemorative. Put in one to replace that. That is that. Should be another roll. Oh, that's the button to press. Dum dum. That's fine. Bow, bow. Doing okay? How's everybody doing? God is great. Hey, it's God is great. That's K Titus from Japan. Marty is nuts is here. Thank you for stopping by, Marty. Silver Knight Kyle. Thanks. Hey, Silver Knight, thanks for stopping by. Oh yeah, we're just going through these things hoping to find something. And not finding a lot, honestly. Not that enjoyable so far, but I would like to find some paint and haven't found any now. There are not that many painted. Oh, there's a... That's a lucky Loonie from the, I'll take another one to replace that. That is from the Olympics. One of the ones we would freeze into the ice surface. There are quite a few collectible Loonies and commemorative Loonies, but there are only just a few that are painted. And so, here's another example. Good old Grey Cup. That is the football trophy in Canada that we have teams in each province and we go at one another. We needed to put in a new one for that. Oops. No. Oh, and there's another UN one right there. Fresh one for that, and that will keep this a roll that is full. And it's the right weight, so we make our mark on it and set it aside. Grab another. This time we'll use the tool. The tool can get in below. How much did I get? $1,000 or $800, something like that. Wow. So shiny and pretty 2022. God, they do look good, but I don't need them. I took my rent out, Marty. I'm going to need to get it back to the bank like ASAP, so. But this allows me a chance to go through some quickly. Find things like this. The Toronto Maple Leafs. I'll have to put in a fresh one for that. The quicker I can do this, the quicker I can mosey back to the bank and drop these back off. Stop confusing the tellers there, don't understand. There's one teller, it's like I tell him, ask Doris if you don't understand. Ooh, that's a nice one, and that's a keeper. Really nice version of this one. If I don't have this one in my book as pretty as this one, then I'm a happy camper, and we'll put a fresh one into that roll, because that one will be kept. That should be it. Yep. Weigh it up and it weighs right. Fold it up and mark it. Let's get another peanut butter sandwich. Maybe just take a little stack. Make a little stack. Hang on while I stack it up. That. We're going to use a roll. We'll come back to this roll after. And then we'll put this roll out there for somebody to get in the end. A roll full of commemoratives. Wouldn't that be nice for someone? They'll bust it open in their till and deliver them out to the people. John, we are doing Tim Hortons hockey cards here, but that's my brother Dave, and we do have some tradable cards of the fancy ones. So if you have some tradable cards of fancy ones, let us know. I'm going to do a video eventually, not too soon, not too late, pretty quick, about showing you which ones we've got available. We're into trading, so if you want to trade with us. I'm gonna get my eyes in the shot, my hands in the shot here, so that it looks like I'm doing something. Just watch the green mat. Oh, well, there's another commemorative. It's not a particularly nice looking one, but it is the transportation, I believe that one is. So we'll need another one to put in there. Hey, is that Gaming with Eric here? Right on. Eric Boyce is here, Gaming with Eric. He plays Fall Guys, but he plays other things too, and he's awesome. So check out the Gaming with Eric channel if you're into the Fall Guys or the other things that we do. Right now we're looking at Canadian $1 coins, and so we're looking for some particular commemorative and collectible within the $1 coins here that we've got. We fill up a roll, we check the weight. 167 seems a little heavy. Let me just check it for length. Make sure there isn't an extra point in there, and there's not. So there's a little bit of extra paper, that's all. We'll roll that up, we'll mark it. We'll put it back. This one's actually the nicest one we found. No paint, but that is a maritime one. Navy 1910 to 2010 Marine, and that is definitely going into the collection. Look how nice that one is. That one really did, survive. It's like brand new almost. All right, let's get another roll. We've got a few more rolls to go through. More than a few. Are those where you'd find Canadian logo ones? Yes, there is a Canadians logo one among these. I'll point it out if we come across it again. Here we go. We'll need that. That should go where? There's a good spot for it. We'll put it there. So the first two, we'll just drop them in and we'll set them so that they're setting nice and flat at the bottom. Well, there's a commemorative right there. Scratch that one if I'm not careful. This one is pretty beat up, been around the block, but been around for a while too, so that'll definitely take its wear and tear. I want to be keeping too many of these today because I don't have a big budget for that. But was really figuring that no matter how many painted ones I would come across, I would definitely keep all of them. And at this point, that's not going to be a problem. Oh, okay, and that's that. Oh, does it weigh? Let's find out. Yep, it weighs. And we mark it and set it aside. And gets us another roll, get the tool, which lets us get in underneath and roll it open. Pour it out. And there it goes. Oh, right away, slides out. Nice commemorative. That is the Klondike one with no paint. So that's the first Klondike we've come across. We'll need another one to fill that spot. Put it there. We'll take it. Hope to find a shite load more of those, but not very likely. So when I do a book for you, if you'd like me to put together a Canadian coin book, this is how I go about finding the coins. And long before I make a book for you, I find them and I put them away for the day that you say, hey Darren, make me a book. And then I select the best coins that I have. Oh, there's another one on the floor somewhere. There it is. We'll need a replacement for that. We will find those afterward. Yeah, anything that isn't shiny, I just don't think that I have much of a chance of finding the commemoratives I want, because Oscar Peterson just came out. He's purple, and I want him. And I don't know, boy, we're not doing very well here. We don't even have any paint yet. Wow. It's a slow go. But that's all right, because that's just how it goes. That's why it's a coin search, coin roll hunt. And we got lots of, missing a lot of chat here. Hey, hey, Eric Boyce. Hello. Are that where you find the Canadian logos? Yes. Sweet one. Hello at the conversation box. Good to see your coin roll hunting. Good to see you. Okay, good, yes. Love the album you put together for Dale. Impressive. Yes, I did work on that. Yo, Hector. My brother Hector is here. Good to see you. You're lured by shininess like a fish. Yeah. Yeah, because shininess is a sign of age or lack of. I was shinier. Now I'm not so shiny. 2, 3, 4. First 4, and there is none there. We'll get those sitting flat. There's one. That's a nice example of the transportation one. You can see these things have been around. A little smaller than an American half dollar and no chance of finding silver whatsoever. So we're looking for, and we are not looking for particular years or errors or varieties. We literally want commemoratives and paint. No paint. Might not even keep the commemoratives, but there are a couple there that are awesome looking, so they are likely going to be kept. And so far, I think I'm at, like, I don't know. Hard to say how many dollars I got there to put aside, but not too many. Not too many. And there's those UN ones. I have quite a few of those put away already, so they're not likely to stay. Ooh, well, got some shiny ones in here. Ooh, shiny. 2022s. Well, my newest coin that I want is a new one, so it's a 23. So if I'm getting 22s, where are the 23s? I think that's a 23. I think they call it, no, it's not a 23. It's still a 22. So those ones are 22s as well. Okay, so let me find some Oscar Petersons. Come on. I don't think it's unreasonable to think that I might. These ones are all reasonably new. Oh, there's a UN. We'll need another one in there to round that out. These are all like 2021s, right? Yeah, 2022. The whole thing was a roll of 2022s. Not keeping a roll of regular dollars. Nothing special there in my opinion. Now you might have said there's probably one in there that could be sent in for grading, and you might be right. But you might be crazy. And it just may be a lunatic you're looking for. Turn out the lights. Don't try to save me. You may be wrong for all I know, and you may be right. I fell asleep pointing around a couple weeks ago, ended up 8th, would have won the Great Scott Prize. Hard for me to stay up late. Yeah, I know. It's all good. I missed a win the other day. I was in and out and in and out, and, well, when I was out, I won. All right. Here's another. Oh, there's another. I'm gonna make my replenishment pile again. Just give me a moment here while I retool the whole system. Okay, that's a lucky Loonie right there. Ooh, and then another. A little bit schmutz on that one, as far as I can see. Alright, let's get another roll open here. Start with another. I don't know why I bother if it's so hard to look through the schmutz if it's not a good one. Even if it was, who cares if there's that much schmutz on it? it up and send it back. $168. That's almost one too many, but I don't think it's too heavy. All right, so let's leave that one there on camera for now. Gets us another roll. Might be a few things I would always want to do. Take care of my husband. A lot of chat went by there quick. I tried to catch up. I seen what you guys were talking about, but I need to pound my way through these. Okay, what year is that? 2019. Looks nice. Anyway, sorry, let's get this happening here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get them seated. Good. Wow, is that a mess? Ew. Been playing a lot of Fall Guys on the Omnibox Gaming and Karaoke channel. We'll be back there tonight with karaoke live from the pub at 9 p.m. Pacific. For now, we've got to get through these many rolls quickly, and basically we're getting disappointed badly. Well, because we're not getting any paint at all. Now, unlike the toonies and the quarters, where there are quite a few varieties with paint, when it comes to the Loonie, there are 3. One brand new one that just came out with Oscar Peterson at the piano, and the other 2 are the Klondike and the UN Charter one. We have very few Klondike. We're pretty good with the UN Charter one, and we're very poor with the Oscar Peterson one. So we would love to find an Oscar Peterson painted. That would be the goal. Now this is going to be a brand new coin, so we're literally not going to find it as one of these old crappy coins. But I look at them because we're just sharing what commemoratives would come up if you go through a bunch of rolls, and we'll take a quick look at that at the end when I pack it all up, go back to the bank. Because at this point, there's only a couple of coins here that are likely to get kept. Well, there's another commemorative for you. I could look them up and tell you what they're commemorative of or for, but not right now. Right now what we got to do is do a couple of comparisons. That seems fine to me. And we found absolutely no foreign, which we do find foreign quite a bit in the Canadian coinage. So absolutely no foreign is unusual too. For a quick search. Just bring up already, people asking. Oh, Alexander Graham Bell too, oh my gosh. Yeah, when you start to show up with multiple accounts, and I don't mean 1 or 2, but like one after another, and then, you know, Truth is, he's about 10, and that's a red flag anyway. So when it comes to playing Fall Guys, I really do prefer to play with adults. And if I can tell you're a kid by the way that you're playing and the way that you respond in the chat, if I can tell that you're a kid, you definitely have to go. Now that wasn't my rule anyway, that was the rule of the channel. Here we have a commemorative. This is the ladies voting. But that was his choice, and he made it clear that we don't want to play with him anymore, and that's fine because that's his channel and that's his choice. And we have another one from the Grey Cup. We have seen before. That's the Canadian Football Trophy, right? In case you're wondering. All right, and then we got the ladies voting again. No, that's a transportation. I thought it was the ladies, but it is not. And that's another roll. Let's roll it up. Let's mark it and weigh it. Good enough. Another roll. Anybody who's interested in W quarters, please contact Jack Galman. Jack has a friend who has passed a collection that needs to be liquidated for the sake of a family. And so, if you are into W quarters, would you please reach out to Jack Galman and let him tell you about what he's got available? Let's gather these and set them aside a moment. Oh boy, it's like too many rolls. All right, it's not too many rolls. It's just enough. There's two. Let's make sure they're well set. Oh, there's another one. Now this time. Same one. There it is. Bingo, kids. There it is. The Oscar Peterson. Thank God. We got one. 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 I got one. Woo! Happy days are here again. I have an Oscar Peterson. I pulled on Oscar. Woohoo! Hey man, I got an Oscar. I got an Oscar. Yes. That's all I wanted today was a painted Oscar. Oh yeah, man. Now I got a painted and an unpainted in my personal collection. Everything else I do is for the crew. If I can find you one, I will. Let's just give this a weight. 165. That's finished. All right, let's roll this up. Well, that means that of the few rolls that are left, there's a chance. There's a freaking chance that we're gonna pull another Oscar. Nice. That's marked, right? So that's already done, right? Right. Has to be. This is marked. All right. I did it for size. Okay. Well, I'm excited now. Look at that. Oscar Peterson at the piano. Let's just take a moment here. Microscope camera. It says right there, Oscar Peterson right on it. And there he is. Well, that is freaking gorgeous. It's a 2022 as well. Oh, kids, look at that. Look at those musical notes in the background. Look at his hands flying. Oh, man, that is awesome. That is awesome. We got one. Yes, they are non-colored and colored. And we have one of each. I have one in the book already put aside. I got a non-colored the other day, and it was the getting of the non-colored that made me say, hey, wait a second, it's time. Now there are even more coming. I've been told that there are even more new loonies coming. So Loonie searches are going to be quite a thing in the next little while, because why not? I got a pretty good supply of quarters for anybody who's interested in a quarter book. But it is Loonie time, baby. And I'm just leaving that one up there right now because honestly, there's nothing worth, well, that's not true. I mean, I'm going to put it right back. But here we have a really beat up Loonie there. That goes Oscar. We'll need one to make up that. We got a UN. Just set it aside. I don't think anything should push that Oscar out of the limelight. Oh, we got the ladies voting. There they are. We'll put that one aside. The one on the floor. Top off this roll. Turn on the weight measurer. That one seems big. I think I put too many in here. No, 162. Weighs what it should. Each one of these is 7. So if it's off by a whole coin, you're going to see a variation of a minimum of 7 grams. So that's a lot. Not too sure how many fell there. I think at minimum 1. Anyway, let's see here. Let's use those to get it set at the bottom. We'll grab that one that I know hit the floor. And we're going to need another right now because we got a painted Klondike. Nice. There it is. Got a Klondike and a painted Klondike where the paint only amounts to this little red moose. And it is a moose, believe it or not. But it is a little red moose, one of Santa's handpicked. And that's the second paint of our rolls today with a painted Klondike. Nice. Nice. Actually doesn't deserve to be there in place of Oscar, but oh, and here we have another. That's the transportation. Oh yeah, baby. Somewhere. Someone went on a trip. Well, that doesn't seem like there's enough in there. Oh yeah, that's still short. There it is. Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew's good. Feel the burn of Coke Classic, baby. Did I finally run out of free YouTube music? I did. Oh, we'll start that again. We're almost done. There's not a lot more. We won't have to rehear these tunes again too much. But I will fire them again. We're using YouTube and royalty-free rock in hopes that no one will get PO'd and I'm using their music. So who knows? It's very furious. Alright, which is kind of the speed I need to go through here because I still got to get these back to the bank because this is the ramp. You know what I mean? I'm just going to manhandle my way through these. There's only a few more rolls left, but there are still a few. So that means there's still hope. And then another coin on the floor. Grab one of these and pop it in there. Another painted. Pop another one of these in there. This time another red Klondike. I know I'm not stopping, but we've seen the Klondike already. So if you'll excuse me and forgive me, I'm not going to bump Oscar for the Klondike. No dikes. Lawn or otherwise, are going to knock my Oscar off of his perch. And as you roll back over on the top, you can feel if it was folded there before. That's another good sign you put the right number of coins back into the roll. You wave them to make sure you got the correct amount in a roll. Yes, to double check. Yeah, I do. That's why I throw it on the scale, just to see if I can count. Because it's got to weigh within, again, when every coin is 7 grams, you can't make a lot of mistakes and not notice them unless you're trying. It's just a fail-safe. I don't want to... Oh, there's another one right there. Not a painted, but another transportation. We'll need another one in there. Oops. Reasonably shiny ones in here, kind of a few, so as I turn them over, I hope for the best. And there's another ladies voting. We'll need another one to replace it. Yeah, this could be worse. Found a couple. Even we're not getting skunked anyway. Not getting skunked. Ooh, and a nice lucky Loonie. Look at this one. No, that's not it. Hang on. I just put the wrong one back in the roll. I'm pretty sure that was an Olympic Loonie. Now it won't come back out of the roll. Dang it! You know what? Never mind. I think I was just thinking wishfully there. Okay, so let's just weigh this thing quick. Yeah, that'll do. That way if I go to the bank and they hand me the same rolls over again, I can go, not these ones, different ones. Anything but these ones. There's our gold medal for the day right there. Let's get those seated at the bottom nice and flat. Go on from there. Handling a couple of really nice looking ones. No luck there. Ooh, nope. Nope. Here's a commemorative. Put one in there. A couple of different effigies of the Queen go by. There's some with her a little bit younger, some with her a little bit older. Here's a memorial for the Toronto Maple Leafs, and man, that has some schmutz on it, but I'll just set it there for now. I don't think I put one in there for that, did I? So I think this roll should be one short, because I did not put one in there for schmutz. Schmutz. Carl Schmutz. Oh no, that's 165. Did I? No, that's fine. That is not short. Just a couple of rolls to go. Actually 3 or 4. Being specific now. And then we will box them up, take them back. Missing just a few, I think. Oh, please, shiny on the end. Could we please have just a few more wins before we're done in 4 rolls? That would be really cool. Again, not really counting on it. There's a couple to get things started. They're out there. I just want y'all to know that if I put together a book for you, damn it, hang on, I want that one back. I think there are still a couple down there somewhere. I'm not keeping a good track. Oh, there's another commemorative right there. Another transportation. Not doing it on camera though is the problem. I start to get tired. Oh, that's a nice Maple Leafs one. Was that other one a Maple Leafs one with the schmutz on it? Maybe I could send that one back. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we get when we get there. That's another one on the floor. Okay, so I'll need there it is. Three more rolls to go. Oh, oh, oh. And then we'll have to search the floor for any stragglers. There's a lucky Loonie. Find some 2018s that look brand new as well. That's not so hard to do. That's a whole roll right there, I'm pretty sure. Put it on the scale. 160, yeah, that's there we go, got another one. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. It's taking us about an hour and a half when we're all said and done. We hurry up. So, that's all right. Oh, and we go right away with the commemorative. Oh, Jesus, and right away with another commemorative. That one's got some scratches on it, though. Okay, well that one, I think that's going to leave me one short. Uh-huh. No, really? What the hell was that? I mean, it's a Loonie, but it looks like it's the wrong color. It looks like all the coating on it is worn off. Well, it is what it is. Again, I needed one more pretty much to get this started. Let's get this happening. Set. There's another lucky. That's one more that this needs. Just keep track of it till the end. One more. And there's a women's voting. That's two more that this needs. Two more, only two more so far. Short two, needs two, doesn't got two. Gonna need two more, 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 gonna need three more. That's a pretty dirty old one, but it's commemorative. Gonna need three more. Gonna need three more. Alright, so this one should weigh and be done. Alright, it weighs, folds, and it's done. Alright, so this last one, which is partialed due to the fact that I needed a few, is not going to be complete, but we will start. Oh, there's one still in there. That happens. Two, flat, 2, 4, 6. Oh, there's another one. Okay, right now we only have 19 in here. All right. So, it goes without saying that everything with paint stays with me. So, that is this Klondike commemorative, which actually has white. If you think about it, there's white paint there too, so it's both red and white painted, because I think that's paint. Not sure. And here's another. Yes, that's white paint. We have 2 Klondikes, and we have 1 Oscar. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Now, when it comes to the other commemoratives, let's have a little bit of fun with that now, shall we? That's a woman's voting. That's a Loonie. That's a transportation. I'm not sure what that one's called. It might be the Toronto Maple Leafs. Another transportation. That's another transportation. That's another Lucky Loonie. So the Lucky Loonies are from the Olympics, and they can be, old. They only put them out once every 4 years, so the idea that you're going to find one that's really, really, really sharp, that hasn't been, pulled from a mint roll, that's probably not going to happen, right? Actually, so this is the ladies voting. Did I say that was on this? Yeah, that's right. Got another one of these people standing. Got another Lucky Loonie here. That's transportation. The Toronto Maple Leafs again with the Schmutz on it. I'm going to put it underneath. This one's the ladies voting. And the UN. And then we did separate like a whole roll, better than a roll. Separated out already. So there were a lot of actual commemoratives in here, honestly. I know you can't see it, but I'm just going to divvy these out. Transportation. There's certainly no lack of the transportation ones. Here's another. I can say that out loud. Kind of confusing. Great cup. I don't think there is anything yet. Trying to keep all the Lucky Loonies to the left. There's another UN. There's another Lucky. Here are the ladies voting. So what do we have here? We have like 2 empty rolls. That's $50. regular Loonie. No, we can just go with the 19, which is now 20. Here's the UN. Ooh, that's a one that looks really nice. Is it that one? It is. It's a really nice example of this one right here. Well, that's good. Ladies voting. Maybe the sorting methods in such a small area is not the smartest idea ever. There's the tower. There's just a few to go. Lucky Loonie. Toronto Maple Leafs. Grey Cup. I think this one is called. I'm getting them mixed up now. That's the tower. That is also the tower. But this is the people standing there. Look like a tower. And what about these ones? What were they? Tower, tower, tower. So that's all tower. These are the people right here. The UN. Another monumental city. There's that one. There's the Grey Cup. There's the naval one. The really nice naval one. The not sure unpainted Klondike, and the people on the tower again. There are the people. Oh, that is it. That is what we got from. I don't even know how many rolls. Lots of rolls. I'm not going to count them. I don't care. Okay. All of those are commemoratives of one kind or another. We're going to end up pulling the nicest ones from there and sending the rest of them back. Know what I mean? So that's going to end this coin roll hunt. Thank you for tuning in from Dimebag Darren World Headquarters in the corner of my living room. You know where we are. In the World Headquarters, baby. These got to go back. They're no good. They're broken. But we may keep a few of those. In fact, I know we will. All right, folks. It's been great. Thank you for stopping by. Hit the like. Do the subscribe thing if you're not already subscribed. I'm nowhere near 666. I'm at 616. So if you know anybody who should be checking out some of this stuff, please let them know about me. In the meanwhile and in the between whiles, I'm Dimebag, and I am out of here.